4 years ago, one painting changed my life. I never thought trying to capture the misty ocean and the atmosphere and movement of the sea and create a tutorial about it would have such an impact. This video now has 1.8 million views and it's the main reason why I have 100,000 subscribers. Also, this is how much YouTube paid me for that. But with any good thing in the internet, it also had a bad side because people stole my work, created their own videos, and even used my exact same words to write books and present the idea as it was their own. But nonetheless, what stayed with me all these years was your beautiful comments, amazing messages, and of course, seeing your recreations and having fun creating that ocean and how much you loved it. It was truly a dream. I'm at this point in my life that I need to start over, and I never really actually got the chance to appreciate what happened and be proud of myself. And for that reason, today I will be following my own tutorial, recreating the painting, giving myself the chance to revisit and also give what many of you have been asking for so long. Limited edition art prints with a misty ocean, with handmade gold embellishment, everything made in my studio, and also some type of closure to me, because going viral isn't always the best thing. Let's revisit something old too, then create something new. It's been quite a while, I don't remember what I did. It was time to rewatch the tutorial. I didn't want to just copy and create the same exact painting, that's also not really possible. I wanted to just capture the feeling and try to enjoy and learn and even make it better in some ways. That's why I also decided to use these artist-grade watercolors by Ruben's. These are the highest quality watercolors I own. I have a set of 36 colors in small tubes. I haven't used them at all because I want to find a clean palette to pour them in little cups and have them for easier access, and I just didn't feel like ruining the beautiful box. But what better timing than this to try them out? And the colors were so beautiful. Ultra pure pigmented colors, gently grounded, made from extra fine gamma arabic, easy to mix, non-fading and durable. The past few years I am back in my hometown living with my mom. I know I'm almost 29 and it's been a couple months since I finally did a makeover to half of our living room and made it to my small art home studio alongside with the place to learn tattooing. Setting up to film and work daily in a dedicated studio with all my art supplies and learning how to work and move in a space like that has been so motivating and inspiring. Something I really needed while being confused about life and what to do next. As you can see, I made some progress, but I have to admit that painting watercolors in a larger scale is far more difficult. And this is why I made this. I think spraying water will be very useful. Also, I realized I don't have the gold ink that I add the highlights at the end. Now that I have completely upgraded my mom's living room into an art studio, I have invested in an art printer and sticker cutter and so many more things, because if you don't know, lately on my Patreon I have been making art items. Every month I create 2 extra large vinyl stickers, 1 bookmark, 1 art print, A5 size, and then 1 thank you card, which is also a mini art print. For example, this was a thank you card from a previous month, and also the art print. This little birdie over here that I had so much fun creating, the Full of Anxiety, and these flowers, a bookmark. The monthly art item sets are only available on my Patreon. I do not sell these anywhere else, so I do need to start creating this month. I'm back with the one and only gold ink. I also got this display book with 30 pockets because I want to have an archive of all my Patreon monthly rewards. and keep a memoir of all these stickers and the art prints. Pretty simple actually. Good morning, I made some tea. Lately I've been obsessed with green tea and mint and a little bit of honey. I really want to finish the painting today. I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, it's gonna be a long painting day. All these years I tried some things and those things no longer work. For example, I love creating art tutorials, but now I just want to paint and film and document moments while I grow as an artist, creating paintings for the purpose of figuring out me through art. Because in the end, how I can teach other people how to do something when I don't learn and explore and grow with it. And having a viral art tutorial and people only coming here for that type of video is hard to let you explore more of what you want to do. And one highly successful moment in your life can really influence how you think and grow. I've been painting for about 2 hours. It's almost 12 and I think I need a snack, something quick. I've made quite a progress, as you can see on the lower part, but I still need so many more layers because if you remember from the tutorial, the key to the misty ocean is all the layers and the fading that happens when you combine those layers. So going viral is nice, but also having time to show more of you and explore what else you have to share is even better. I'm gonna watch something on YouTube. Good morning. Today is April 19th and I can mean only one thing. Can't wait to paint all day and listen to this. Cutest cup. Yesterday I was facing some problems with having smooth transitions, and because I decided to paint on the easel vertically, the water was going down, gravity, and that didn't help at all. But the awesome thing about my midden easel is that it can also be set up horizontally, and then everything changed, and as you can see, I am in a very good state. I need a little break from the painting, so I'm gonna go around the neighborhood to do some errands and then come straight back because it is supposed to rain so much today and this is probably my only chance to have some fresh air and clear my mind a bit. Yesterday I started working on my Patreon rewards for April, and I think I just made my favorite sticker. I'm still working on it, but this guy, he's definitely me. Our home has been a pigeon fortress. I don't know why we have so many pigeons, and my mom keeps trying to send them away because they are ruining her flowers and plants. But at this point, yeah, we haven't been able to do that. It's been 2 years now. Every week there are eggs, there are new pigeons, and it's a mess. They're quite cute and beautiful if you take out all of that. They're so fluffy. Figuring out how to draw the texture on the wings and body was super fun. I feel like small illustrations like this really help me understand what style of art I enjoy creating, and sketchy textures are always my safe space. I have a lot of anxiety, and something about the process of quick and small movements really help me reduce stress. And building values this way gives me the opportunity to not think too much about the final outcome because the rules are so simple. I couldn't decide what version I should make the sticker, but I asked you on Instagram and you voted, so here is the winner. I also created this. This is the original size of the Misty Ocean. It was an A5 size, and I felt like it would be really nice to see them together. I'm really happy with how both paintings turned out, and before I start scanning and photo shooting for the art prints, I'm going to try to flatten the paper completely because there was a little bit of warping, and I'm gonna do that by wetting the back side of the paintings, taping it down, and having one last air drying session. You can see how flat the paper now is after stretching it. I ate my lunch, and now before I start cleaning the studio from all the painting mess I made, and able to have a clean space for the art prints, I'm going to have a little check-in with my notebook. If you've been here for a while, you know I'm a huge bullet journal user. I cannot function without planning and organizing and having a little spot to write down everything. And this is actually a handmade notebook I made. I hand stitched here in the studio. The cover is an illustration I made a few months ago, and I've been using this notebook for about 2 months now. I've been testing it out because I have been slowly and quietly investing in equipment and materials to maybe someday release my own collection of planners, notebooks, and other handmade stationery things. This one was just a simple dotted white page notebook. I just made my first test prints. Here's a little comparison between the first print that was way too saturated and too dark with my last one. And this is also the original. And this is the A4 size. I'm going to decide what sizes I'm going to offer. This is the A5 size, the original size of the painting. And this is A4, which is of course double the size. For comparison, this is the A3 original I made. This is A4, and then this is A5. I believe I'm closer to just having A5 and A4. Now that I have all the test prints, I'm going to see how the handmade embellishments will work. I will add hand-painted gold details and also some waves. I want to make it even more like the original and have that hand-drawn feelings. So we'll be adding by hand all the gold details in every print. So I decided to have just two sizes, the A4 and A5, and this is my head for comparison. Creating this video was a way to just say to myself, you can be more and even different from what you are expected to be. Not just to people watching my videos, but also to loved ones, family and friends. That's even more difficult because they want the best for you, but also they can't really understand the path you're choosing. Their way of understanding then comes down to money, and if you're not making a great amount out of it, you will find it exhausting trying to prove yourself and goals. That's why having similar-minded people and community around you is so important. It can be so supportive and inspiring, something I don't have in the city I'm living, which makes me feel lonely and easy to just have second thoughts about working as a creator. Making videos and art is a very scary and unstable way of living, constantly questioning if it's worth it, all the time I'm spending, the money I'm not making, wondering if this will ever lead somewhere. Maybe in a couple of years I will feel different and graduating from architecture will be useful, or maybe the never-ending life expenses will lead me to have a more regular job. But for now, I still want to give myself a couple of years to listen to my intuition and what I am truly passionate about, and that is having freedom of time and the opportunity to build something around creativity. So this video was for me some type of a reminder that I can create something good, not just once, to continue exploring who I am, what brings me joy, and the right people will find me. I am actually making a second YouTube channel, something new, something sweet, to go alongside my art and who I am. If you're still listening, I will have the link down below to, I don't know, maybe subscribe and see my first video coming soon. Yesterday I did my nails and I masked them with the color palette. I just finished creating this little guy, and now I have to do one more sticker, the art print and the bookmark, because I also finished the thank you card. You can get this and the rest of the items I will create on Patreon. This will be for April. I even made it as a wallpaper and I'm gonna be uploading on Patreon too. I think it is time to close this video and just continue working on the Patreon rewards and also adding all the hand embellishments on the Misty Ocean art prints, because it's gonna take so much time, but it is so worth it. As a little recap, you can find these two sizes, the A5 and A4, on my Etsy shop. They are limited edition, which means there are only 50 for each size, so 50 A5 and 50 A4. And everything else I mentioned in this video, like bookmarks and stickers and everything else, are part of my monthly Patreon rewards. This new tier makes me so excited to just keep creating new collections every month. I'm gonna add this little guy on my iPad case collection, and yeah, you can always find me on Instagram for more updates at Kaliapilivyaki, and till next time, have a super duper day. Bye! The final day of filming this studio vlog is a really nice sum up of what makes me happy lately. Creating art, learning about new techniques and equipment, filmmaking, editing, and being 100% part of the creation process. Holding my own handmade art items in my home studio is really the moment for me.